Everyone, please put your hands together for our next storyteller, Sabika.
Okay, so this is rather nerve-wracking because I speak in front of a lot of people quite frequently, but I realize that I actually don't get graded ever, so I had no intentions of standing up here. They announced that there was a shortage, so here I am. So I'm not from Seattle. I moved here in 2012 from Boston. And I got recruited out here for a startup, and I knew nobody in Seattle, and I was like, oh yeah, totally fine. I'm going to move to Seattle. How hard could it possibly be? It's the Boston of the West Coast. So I move out here, I start my job, and I'm like, all right, I don't know anybody here, but I'm trying to settle into my office, and I'm trying to get comfortable in the space, and anybody that has ever worked in an office, you have like weird little things that you need in your desk space to like make you feel comfortable. I have a lot of weird things that I actually like, but one of the weird things that I really am obsessed with are mini animals. So those erasers that you find in the weird stores at the checkout counters, or the mini dinosaurs, or all of the Lego miniature folks, I need to have all of them. And I need to have every single one of them around me at all times. And when I'm having a shitty day at work, and I have a lot of shitty days at work, I need Hippo and Moo in my pocket so I can hold them and feel better about my day. So here I am in Seattle. I move in, and I'm like, all right, I'm doing all right at my job. I feel like people are starting to like me. I'm going to actually settle in, and I'm going to actually put shit around my desk and get comfortable in this space. So week one, I go in and I'm like, I think it's time to bring the farm animals out. So I put up Moo, I put up Ba. Ba is a sheep, in case you're wondering. And then the following week, it's like, I think the woodland creatures need to come out. So here I am with the woodland creatures, they come out, and then so on and so forth, and all the dinosaurs are here, and like, I have a menagerie of animals essentially at this point at my desk, and people, as a matter of fact, would come over for meetings, and I'm like, oh, excuse me, wait till I move my farm out of the way, and then you can put your notepad down and we can be productive. So I'd now been at this company for about a year, and I come into work one day, and I'm like, that's weird. I think Moo is missing. And I look around and I'm like, God damn it, maybe Moo's at home. Maybe I was having a shitty day yesterday. And I put Moo in my pocket and I took her home, and she's going to be in the laundry. So I don't do anything about it. I go home, I look for Moo, and I don't find Moo. And I'm like, she's probably just like fallen behind my desk somewhere. And I come back and I'm like, wait, Hippo's missing. So now Moo's gone, Hippo's gone. And every day that I'm coming in, another animal is missing, another animal is missing, and we have an open office environment, so there's like 50 people sitting around me, not a single one of them is actually like owning up to what is going on. I ask every day, did somebody sit at my fucking desk? Was it that person in apparel? They've been coming around my desk a lot. I assigned people on my team to like keep an eye out for people that were coming to my desk, etc. Like this is now becoming fairly nightmarish for me. 10 days go by, and now I'm like, fuck, all of my animals are gone. And I have no idea what the hell is going on. This is a violation of everything that HR writes about. So I must go talk to HR. Yeah. Next thing you know, I have made an appointment with Karen in HR, and I'm like down there, and I'm like, Karen, I am an important person in this organization. I have sensitive documents on my table. Somebody's coming and stealing my shit. You need to get this thing into lockdown mode. First thing they ask, what sort of sensitive information are you leaving around your desk? And I'm like, last week's POs? I have no idea. So now I've made up some other shit to tell her that I've got important stuff at my desk, and now come 1:30, the entire HR team manages to walk up to our department to come and talk to me to find out what sensitive information is at my desk and what is actually being stolen from my desk. So much to my horror, in front of my entire department, I'm like, all of my mini animals are gone. And my assistant at that time actually said, this is a real problem. She's been in a shitty mood for 10 days. So HR comes around and they give a whole lecture to the entire division, and they're like, you guys need to get your shit together. People come in here and steal things, lock your laptops, blah, blah, blah. The whole 9 yards. I come in the next day, Moo is back. Yay! And I'm like, fuck, somebody's fucking with me. What the hell is going on? The next day I come in, Ba's back. And one by one, every single one of those animals actually managed to make their way back to my desk. For years, I had no idea who actually ended up fucking with me around this obsession that I have with many animals, and it turned out that it was one of my best friends. He had just been sitting there across from me watching me talk to Moo and Ba on a daily basis, and just decided one day that it was time to actually show me that I can get away with life without actually putting Moo and Ba in my pocket. So that was that, my obsession with many animals.